Well, obviously, any home opener, you're not as prepared as maybe you are a couple weeks from now with footage or understand the game plan. But IPFW is going to come in here and they're going to present us with a lot of different types of challenges. They got a couple good big guys inside. They can shoot the ball from a couple positions. Defensively, very, very sound. So we're going to have to defend, and we're going to have to obviously execute. But more importantly, I'm really excited to watch our kids compete. We've talked a lot about that in the last 5 to 7 days. Even since our Finley opportunity, we've got to make a lot of improvements. So we still have today. We have a few more times to get on the floor before we get to the opener. But the execution of our system and being who we want to be, that's what I'm really excited to see.
A much better defensive effort, I think, as we all know. Just being ready to play, coming to play, playing hard as we possibly can, and getting stops. I think our offense is not the problem at all. I think it's just going to come down to being a defensively sound team, not fouling.
The Finley game was a little disappointing in that regard of defensively we weren't anywhere near where we needed to be, and it was a little bit of fool's gold if you felt good after the game, although it always feels good to win, but a little bit of fool's gold we walked away with in terms of how we performed. And we've spent a lot of time here this week addressing those problems. We spent a lot of time on the practice floor. I think our kids understand right now we got to get that thing corrected very quickly, because you're not going to have the ability to have fool's gold here, so to speak. Coming up in not only with our opener but moving down the line. So we spent a lot of time on that, and I think we've made some improvements.
I think the exhibition games were good for us to always get a feel for what's coming up, but it's exciting to be able to finally play a real game.
It's kind of the calm before the storm. You kind of take a deep breath and just say, all right, here it comes, because when it finally does arrive, it doesn't stop, and it's a refreshing feeling. We're excited to play. We know we got a lot of work to do, and I think our kids, more important, they're tired of practicing against one another. And you really do truly figure out what you need to work on once you start getting into those games. So we're excited to get it kicked off.